Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon to all visitors for KL International Book Fair 2023, especially to my dearest two young men, a very handsome young man besides me, Mr. Razak Akmal from my right side, and from my left is actually Dewan Adi Musarat. Okay, and then a very good afternoon also to all the Mapim members. Okay, just for information that this is actually the first time that UTP Press University Technology Petronas is actually participate and as an exhibitor in Kuala Lumpur Book International Book Fair. So before we start our book talk this afternoon, recite Al-Fatihah for the bless of Allah. Al-Fatihah. Today we are lucky actually. We bring all the way from Seri Iskandar. Both of our writers actually they are very committed in writing a book, and then luckily, and then Alhamdulillah, their books is already published in 2023, and today we can share actually the journey of writing for on the writings. So let us give an opportunity for both of them to introduce themselves. Okay. How about you, Mr. Dr. Ali? Okay. Maybe that you can share with us your personal background and that what the research that you are handling right now. Okay. Thank you. My background is concerned. I am basically a civil engineer. I was graduated in Bachelor of Civil Engineering back in 2012. Then I started my master's and I completed my master's in 2015. My specialization is construction engineering and management, which is the title of the book as well. In 2019, I got the opportunity to pursue my career in PhD. So I joined UTP and Alhamdulillah, I Assalamualaikum and very good evening to the all spectators and all the visitors to Kuala Lumpur International Book Fair. My name is Razak Ahmad Muhammad Badli. I'm from University Petronas. Actually we are from University Petronas. It's a very fantastic campus in Seri Iskandar. We are welcome you to our campus. A little bit about me. I'm doing my PhD currently with my supervisor, a very talented supervisor, Dr. Hisham Muhammad. Mechanical engineering, specifically for instrumentation any structures, or specifically mechanical structures, or we can call it related to soil. So I'm graduating also from University of Petronas, UTP, for my bachelor and my master. I'm expected to graduate PhD, inshallah, end of this year. And then, I think that's all for my personal background. Okay, thank you, Dr. Thank you, Mr. Isaac. Doctor to be. Yes, Doctor to be. Okay, inshallah. Okay, we pray that maybe, inshallah, you can get your PhD by another year and will be graduated. Will be graduated next year. Okay. Talking about that, you are very, both of you have a background in the research. Okay. And then I think that is the aspect that you want you when you actually you are the writer for the construction engineering and management in the Malaysian perspective. And he is the co-writer with this is your supervisor. It is Dr. Wesam Salam. Am I speaking? Am I pronouncing almost actually always I always actually pronounce wrong. Okay, it is a bit about actually is it your book first book?
Yeah, this is my first book, my
Okay,
first
this is
experience.
yeah. Based on your research or
Not from research, actually, the story is quite interesting. COVID come as a disaster, but it was blessing for me because all the time I was at my place with my laptop, so I just pick up on my PhD research, and then the professor told me about this opportunity that we can write a book in construction management area. So I remember once I finished my writing thesis, then I started the book writer. So we had a detailed discussion like, okay, which content should be included or which content should be considered for this writer. So after brainstorming, we decided the content, and then I just did my then I complete my book maybe the last year, and then we forward to for your consideration and the review process. Okay. Actually, this book covers all the aspects of construction management. Most of the people, uh, mostly civil engineers, when they are into the field, they are eager to know that, okay, what are the techniques, what are the tools that are being utilized in the construction management. But for writing this book, what we have done, we have covered all the aspects, starting from the basic to the professional. So even if a bachelor student picks this book, he can get some information. He will know that, okay, what content is available for the construction management. The main part is the construction management portion which has been incorporated. That is more towards the Malaysia. Because if we see that towards growth, okay, although the techniques are similar, we can apply one domain to the other. But the thing is, for the Malaysian perspective, the things are a bit different.
the main difference.
Okay, the main difference is the rules and regulations of the building construction. Okay, and the laws that have been developed by the Malaysian government. So we have tried to cover all those details, including the contract details, and I believe that those details are different even in Malaysia and Singapore. So is eager to perform or to be a construction manager. So he can just pick this book and get the insight from the Malaysian perspective. So that was the main agenda to write for this book.
So actually, how that that is for the researcher. How about the practitioner at outside? How can they utilize this book?
Yeah, as I told you, that this book covers all the aspects, starting from the beginning, from the beginner level to the intermediate and the advanced level.
Yeah.
In this book, we have already incorporated the Industrial Revolution 4.0,
Okay.
which is the basically current focused point for the Malaysian construction industry, and they are moving toward it. Like for example, implementation of BIM, or moving towards the 3D printing. All those aspects, those are related to the professional. Obviously, those things can be a bit higher up for the beginners, but that can be covered for the professionals. Yeah, so that is why we try to write such book which cover all the aspect, and any person, even if he is a layman, he picks and he gets something from it.
Yes. So the people outside who want to start their doing their company or construction company is maybe that can benefit the
Yes, even I want to add something that even if any other person who is not from Malaysian region, still he can get something about construction management. Because we have connected. It's not like that I have started all the thing directly from the Malaysian perspective. Initially, we have created a background, and that background covers all the aspects of construction management. That how it works, what are the things that are involved. Because more or less, the things are same in Malaysian region, in other region, but that is more focused towards the Malaysia. So there is a connectivity.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's mean everybody in this field can be benefit these books.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is a good reference for them.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go next to Mr. Isaac. Okay. Mr. Isaac is the author. Actually, he is from his thesis. Okay, his master thesis. Yes. About the fiber optic in a board file defect sensor with Dr. Hisham. Dr. Hisham is your supervisor. And then I think actually how the journey make it that you can publish this book. Okay, you can share with others lah. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, thank you. Okay. Inshallah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, can you tell me about what actually the contents of this book?
explain you about the
Cerucuk.
the Cheruto. They supported the building on the ground. So this structure is actually this sensor is actually a very engineering method to know that the the pile itself underground is performing well. It's either the building is still safe or we sense any movement, because like in KL, like we have massive construction like MRT, besides the LRT, shopping complex, tunnels, and the underground,
Yes.
and all that structure will actually give some effect to the nearby building.
Yeah.
So this sensor is actually to help the building to we know that the building is still safe. And in fact, during the construction, we want to know that let's say we are expecting some design value to the pile to have, let's say, 10,000 kPa, 10,000 kilonewton. So when we tested the pile, so we wanted to have that kind of performance. Point to point. We lay down the cable all along one span of the pile.
So that means you are putting in the sensor
Yeah,
inside the pile.
yeah. So we can know every each like centimeter, in fact millimeter distance of any effect to the pile. So from this book, the reader actually can appreciate the beauty of fiber optic. Besides transforming the data to watch Netflix, to watch YouTube, actually fiber optic also can help to detect any movement to our building.
And
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. That's actually what my supervisor initiative or are doing. Our research group is doing this one. We apply the fiber optic for the civil structure monitoring. Yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Aizat research about Mr. Aizat books is about the early stage, isn't it? And your books is about the construction when the construction is started. Okay. Currently that we always read about news about the incident in the constructions. Is it represent in the? Is it explained in your books?
Yeah, there is one chapter related to the construction safety.
Okay.
So I already incorporated that one, and nowadays the safety is lifted to another level. Previously, we were following the traditional way, and sorry to say, but majority of the construction companies are even not following the traditional way of. So that's a big sign. But anyways, we have incorporated about the safety aspect, all the sensors, all the hazards, and how you can just save yourself or the worker who is working on the site. There is one more thing. Now, so now the smart PP has been implemented, and they are more safer to basically present or to basically give the idea to the neighbor that okay, what he intends to do and how he can make himself secure. One more thing, the smart PP help you or help the project manager or the construction manager or the site engineer. If this not this thing has not been incorporated, it's a common practice. Let's say any any construction site not comfortable with the safety system. So they try to avoid it. They just put it on a site. So if you do so, the smart TV will detect and it will notify your authority that you are not available in this year. From your research or from your getting data from for this book, actually, what is the most incidents happen? What the most incidents happen in the construction? Actually, there are different things. If I talk, incidents vary from the perspective of the person. Like if you talk about the client, his main focus is towards the money. That's the main incident for him. If you talk about the contractor, so he's just looking to meet the schedule, regardless that what he's doing on the site. So more or less, if we talk about the execution phase, that is more related towards the contractor. So at that time, safety, as we talked before, safety should be number one priority. Is it applicable? Is it applied? It depends. Actually, we cannot specify the percentage at the moment because the practice varies. So, yeah. Exact number, but the thing is, safety has a major role. If I spend too much on the getting the safer safety equipment, so it will be a burden on me. How I am going to get the profit? So to get the profit more easier way, they just follow the, let's say, traditional safety manner or the old safety equipment. So by then they just save a bit of money, but later on their labor
Fiber optic can be easy to resolve all some of the problems.
To detect or even hear someone speaking, like we are speaking right now, and then we install the cable somewhere here, and then there is how to say, the decoder to decode all the frequency from our voice to transfer it to anyone interested into that data. So when we talk to application of incident or whatnot, we want to detect it early, and yeah, we do have in my supervisors group, our group, we have the product we call it Smart Geopipe. This is another product from the fiber optic. We do detect the landslide or any ground movement at the site. Let's say we are constructing a tunnel underground. So we do digging the ground, deep excavation. So when we do the deep excavation, we need to monitor actually the ground movement from any collapse. So we don't want to have any casualties, right? So the fiber optic was installed to the ground, and in fact can be installed into the tunnel lining, so the wall of the tunnel. So when we do have some changes in the reading, in the monitoring, a notification will be sent to any related party, the stakeholder for the project. So this is what fiber optic is offering to our construction industry in terms of the safety, in terms of the casualty avoidance, and many more to be explored in future. Yes.
That is what the technology. Okay. Okay. Or you want anything you want to add about your book before we move to another section of questions?
I think we should keep it as a suspense so that people can buy it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, promotion.
Okay, for those who want to know more about the construction and management, maybe then you are advised to have this book. And if you want to know about how to doing the fiber optic and the case of the maintenance of your constructions or your pile or your foundations, and then actually we are advised to get some knowledge from this book. Okay, actually now you already have your own book. How you feel when your names was printed on this book? Soalan cepu mas sebenarnya.
Oh yeah, for this soalan cepu mas, actually first of all, when I received the soft copy of this book, the front page, I was very delightful and on my cloud nine, and that night actually I can't even sleep well because I'm very happy to have this publication. And then this book is actually my third baby.
Okay.
My first baby was with another lecturer of mine. It's from, now he is with UMT, Dr. Mutalib. That is my first experience writing and helping on publication of a book. And then the second publication with my great supervisor, Dr. Isham, who is also the second author of my books. So what's different this book to my first and second is I'm the lead author.
Yes.
So being lead author is that easy because I need to lead everything on the tone downing the language, and then to help the UTP press understand what I'm writing, and then to help also the typesetting and whatnot, and also the referencing at the back. So that is the challenges and the different experience I got from writing this book. To maybe add more, to advocate others to maybe convert your thesis to the books is you just do the correction and then tone downing, and then you need to put yourself into others' shoes to help them understand better your book. Because it's too technical if we are using the same language as in our thesis. So toning down is the most important step in converting the thesis to the book. Yeah.
Actually, yes, that is correct, Mr. Aizat. Because of when you are doing your thesis, your audience is your supervisor and all the professionals, okay? So your supervisor for your viva. But when it published as a book, you are facing up the general readers, which sometimes they don't have any knowledge about that particular subject. So we as an author, actually we have to provide them as much as informations that can understand the books. And I know it's a very challenging. Also, we as an editor, it's a very challenge actually because of actually we have to transform actually from the top to the down, from the start from to the end. Actually, how to make the books is actually readable to.
Can I add?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Beside the toning down, the jargon, actually to rearrange the chapter
Yeah.
because it's subjected to any university the chapter arrangement for the thesis. But then if we are converting to a book, we need to make the storytelling coherent from each chapter to each chapter because like in thesis we have introduction, literature review, methodology and results. And each those chapter is actually having subchapter which is related to each other in other subchapter.
Yes.
It need to be linked well and composed well, and yeah, with the help with the expert from UTP Press, it's all seamlessly done. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, that is maybe that inspire Dr. Ali to convert his thesis, the doctorate, into books.
I know you are waiting. You
Yes,
are waiting
I'm
for
waiting.
another book. Inshallah, I will provide you soon.
Okay. Okay, inshallah. Okay, doctor. When I'm talking to the Isaac, it's about his thesis from his thesis, but yours is actually during your research while you are completing your thesis. That means you can produce the books. Is it any challenges that you want when you are doing or you are completing your manuscript?
Actually, nothing is easy.
This is your first book, isn't it?
Yes, my first
Okay,
baby.
this is your first baby.
That is my precious.
Okay, I hope there is more babies.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, inshallah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already named one baby and you are waiting for that one.
Okay,
You will get it soon, inshallah.
inshallah.
Yeah. Okay. So, as far as some major challenges, there were no major challenges which I faced.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we need to dig into the government websites to get the data, to understand the data,
Yeah.
because we cannot play with the history.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. If you just messed up with the history, so basically you are providing the information wrongly.
You are this is a fact and
Exactly,
factual.
exactly. So that was the only challenge which I faced, that I need to get into the Malaysian industry because it was not that much into the Malaysia, and at that time the COVID appeared, so I was not aware about the rules and regulations, or if I can meet any professional who can provide me the basic information, or who can provide me the how the thing works. So it took a long for me to get all those information, to just dig into the websites, to just dig into the reports, or to ask my supervisor even that sir, how these things are working. So the first thing was, before writing, to understand the thing, that how it works and how it can lead towards the future goals. So yeah, that was my main challenge. Other than that, I don't think so I faced any other challenge.
Alhamdulillah.
I carried out in my PhD.
Yeah.
So I
And
have
you
some
also
information.
teaching. You also
Exactly. I was lecturer in Pakistan. I was doing teaching these courses. So there was some information back in my mind.
Yeah.
So I just collect it and wrap it up. So that's how my journey goes, with ups and downs. Not
Yeah.
that much, not like a roller coaster, but still.
Okay. So that's when all the information is already in your head, actually in your mind. So there is only
Yeah.
the how you want to transform that one.
Exactly.
Okay. So we in Malay we call it as pemeraman idea. We preserve our ideas until at the end we just got your fingertip. We just write. Okay.
Exactly.
Do you have any spin on maybe that in a one day you actually maybe spend about 1 hour or 15 minutes or 30 minutes to do writing?
Actually, that was time of COVID. So I don't have any other other
Everybody is
activity.
stuck at home.
Yeah, I was home alone. I was living alone at that time.
Yeah.
So no one was with me.
You just
No.
came from you just came to Malaysia, right?
No,
That time?
no.
Not time.
It's been almost 1 year.
Okay.
I came in 2019 and the COVID was in 2020.
Okay.
So when the COVID arrived, I was totally alone. There was MCO. We cannot go out. We cannot perform any other activity except cooking food
Yeah.
and doing my research.
Stay at
So
home.
I still remember even at night when I was unable to sleep. Sometimes any idea clicked. So I just open my laptop and start writing.
Okay.
So I believe that was the main thing that I completed this book on time,
Yeah.
or maybe before time, because I was doing nothing. Even my thesis was completed.
Yes. There is the hikmah of
Exactly,
the COVID.
exactly.
Okay. And then how about now? After the COVID?
Things are different now. I'm actually involved in other projects, but besides that, I'm also writing one more book.
Okay.
Not with UTP Press, but I will come on the third book with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Thank you
So
very much.
I just need to wrap up that project. Once I do it, then I will start my other one.
Yeah.
So research, writing, some other R&D work. So we need to look into it.
Yeah. That is a synonym to the
Yes.
lecture of postdocs. And but
Yes.
actually, there is I think all those things actually the big asset for you all. And then there is all the knowledge that you can share with authors during your writing. I think don't make it as a waste.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Knowledge is precious.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So I'm waiting for your new book.
Inshallah. So
Inshallah. Okay.
hope for the best.
Okay. Inshallah. Okay. Mr. Isaac. Okay. Since will be completing your PhD inshallah by the end of the okay. I think you from your these books actually it initiates you to have a new book after your PhD. Do you actually when you have an experience transform your thesis which are already completed to books, okay, and then you know the challenge is there. So now when you already passed through all the experience, are you doing something for your PhD now, okay, to make it easier for you when you are converting your thesis letter on? Maybe that you are already how do I know? Maybe there is already complete 2 or 3 chapters for his new book. Maybe. Is it true? Oh, Alhamdulillah.
To tell you the truth is actually I like to do kill two birds with one stone. So or in Malay is sambil menyelam minum air.
Okay.
So while writing my thesis, I'm also having the planning also to publish it as a book. But for next book conversion from thesis to a book, I'm planning to be more illustrative, so that it can help actually the reader understand from the graphic instead of the words that is spelled out along the book. Before I continue, actually, I would like to say that this opportunity converting the books to thesis to the book is solely what I get a privilege when I'm studying in UTP. Yeah, UTP do advocate us. Actually, I'm the first batch to convert the thesis to master. Thesis to a book. So UTP having a very great engineering school, in helping and giving this opportunity and privilege to the student to raise their publication awareness and to write a book. And coming back to the planning for the book writing, I do have, and I'm completing my thesis first. Later, I will catch up with you for my next book. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, actually we are that is a good good semangat untuk you, and then I think it's actually motivate you to finish up your study as earlier as you can. Okay, actually now UTP Press is we are publish more books, okay, especially on the oil and gas and engineering, and that is actually both of your expertise, isn't it? And then now we are actually doing for the immersive books, okay. So we have one already, okay, about the fossils, okay, very impressive.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
is that
tried already.
okay? That is using the AR method. Okay, so actually we not only target our students, we also target our little the children actually to know more about the engineering, more not about the geoscience, about the oil and gas and it. Actually, we nurture their interest about the engineering, because now actually we are having a problem about the STEM.
Yeah.
Okay, so so we have a responsibility to actually nurture the interest of the STEM.
Nature by increasing the visibility.
Yes,
Through
yes.
children books and whatnot, right?
Yes, yes, correct. Okay, we are almost at the end of our sessions. It seems that time flies. Okay, so at the end, actually, what is your tips, or what is actually maybe for the young outside and the okay, actually they are willing to write a book. Okay, they are willing, they write the book, they had something in his ideas, actually how they can present it as a book. So actually how the tips, what is the tip maybe that you can share with them?
Yeah, actually, the main thing is writing for a book. Get the basic information first, and your concepts should be clear. If you are doubtful, you cannot write it.
Yeah.
Your concept should be clear. You should be capable enough to gather all the information, and don't consider book writing as a burden. Consider it as a fun,
Yeah.
that you are going to deliver something to the newbies, and they will learn something from your content.
Yeah.
So if you consider it, okay, I will write a book, but it's really hectic and I cannot complete it, how I'm going to do that? Don't go for book writer. But if you are comfortable and you are eager to write another book, or let's say you want to start your first book, then first get all the basic information.
Yeah.
Clear your mind
Yeah.
that, okay, I want to write a book. At the end of the day, I will be the author of a book. From our beginning, from our childhood, we are picking up books from different authors in every class. And this is a big opportunity and even a responsibility to write your name on a book.
Yeah.
Because at the end, maybe any teacher, he will referring my book to his student. So I cannot mess up with the information or with the ideas.
Yeah.
So whatever you are quoting, it should be realistic.
Yeah.
It should be the thing which you are already clear.
Yeah.
And if you have any doubt, you need to confirm it by the professionals. That's the main thing. I believe you need to involve any field expert as well to just verify the information, because sometimes when we are just teaching, so we are not fully aware that what is going on in the field, in the market.
Yeah.
Unless you are connected with the R&D, you are developing the research, you are doing the research, and there are some field professionals that are involved, so that they can correct you. Okay, this information which you have presented is correct, or it needs some further attention. So yeah, that's the main advice or the main motivation to write a book.
Okay. Okay. Writing is a fun, and you have to responsible for whatever that you are writing. Okay, that is a good tip. That is a good note for the writers outside. And then how about you, Mr. Isaac?
Okay, for me, the motivation and tips on writing the books is actually, first you need to have a mindset. What I mean by the mindset is I'm in the generation where we have all this fast-paced information from TikToks, from IG, from Twitter, and all major social. We do have a book talk, we have the education TikTok and whatsoever. So all the information is actually good for us. But then another bad things about this fast pace is it will it will reduce your focus time. So by writing and reading, actually it will regulate your focus time, which is helping in your learning process. Even we are the adult, learning process is we wanted to write a book with that mindset. We are helping. Actually, we are helping ourselves and we are helping the next generation or the readers to regulate their focus. Actually, that's the first mindset. The second thing, then you go to your niche of your books. Let's say my niche is fiber optic. I'm writing about fiber optic. So any topic that you are interested to write on, you just write. You just write what is in your mind first. This is my style. I like to write first everything in my mind. Then afterwards, I will cosmetic it. I will put some figures. I will put more facts. I will put more reference and citation. So this is actually typical writer's block. We tend to edit, write. So it's not good. So we just write.
There is the process of writing.
Yes. So that is my second tips. And coming to the third tips is actually this is my very personal tips. It's actually to have a good device. What I mean by good device is as a writer, you need to have a very good device in terms of the battery hours. And then nowadays, for me, the writing style, I like to be in various places. So I can change the mood. Yeah, I like to be in the mall, in the noisy space also, I can write, or in the more cozy, in the cafe, or in any nature place also. So device, or we call it as flexibility or mobility, is actually helping in your writing. I think before I pass this mic, I would like to thanks for all the supports given from my family, my colleague, all the assistants from the UTP laboratories, helping me doing the research and helping actually to have this book here today by UTP Press. Yeah.
Okay, so the tips is actually there is a process of learning, okay, and then writing a book is the process of learning, and also it will gives you actually a satisfactions, yeah, and then there is no reason that you don't have time to write, because you can write anywhere with the current gadget, okay. From my experience, I put everything in the dump. I said a dump. So I just throw out whatever that I'm what I thought into the notes. Okay, sometimes I like to, when I'm driving, I always talk to myself. And then when I reach at the office, I have to write whatever that when I spoke. So actually, there is a good tips. So it can be applied to all who wants to start the writing. So start writing from the simple things with something that is near to you, isn't it? Okay, what is your expertise? And I think it will be fine. You'll be success. Okay, Doctor Ali, maybe that for the last word that you want to promote your books. Okay.
Yeah, just buy it. It's a
Just
good
buy.
book. Just buy it.
Okay, Jasmine. And
Yeah.
then you can explore the best of the
So
book.
just explore about the construction management, how the thing works. So for that you need to purchase this book.
Yes. Okay,
That's all.
you get from the UTP Press, and then you can also get this book from our from Shopee. And how about you, Dr. Isaac?
Yeah,
Aizat. I call you Dr. Aizat, insyaAllah.
soon to be. Yeah, inshallah. Actually, I would like to promote my book, where you don't have to be very technical to read this book. At least you get that fiber optic can be used into another application beside Unify or data transfer, we call it. So you can get this book here in PBAKL at Mapim's booth, level 4. And also you can get it in our UTP Press Shopee shop. At certain price, you can look there with
a
discount, 20% discount,
Okay.
up to 6th of June. Yeah, you have another, how many days? 7 days.
Yes.
Yeah, 7 days more to get this book, 20% discount. Buy now.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Aizan, and thank you, Dr. Ali. Okay, for the for the readers or the museum. So actually, we are open for 30% discount for these two books. Okay, for about 1 hour. 1 hour. So okay, 30% discounts to those who want to buy these books, and we can get the signature from the authors. Okay. So until the end, okay, we are going to say, okay, thank you very much, Dr. Ali. Okay, hope to see you in it soon. Okay, and you saw Dr. Aizat, inshallah, you're completing your PhD, and both of you, I wish you very success, and inshallah. And thank you for everything, and thank you for sharing your experience, sharing for your intentions, and then we are looking forward for your new books, inshallah. And thank you for everybody who are watching from either in the live or from the PBKL. So you can get these two books through our UTP Press at the Mapim booth at level 4 at PBAKL until 4th of June. Or after that, you can get our book from the Shopee. Okay. Thank you for everybody, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Thank you.